Let's pack to get my boobs done.
She's already busting out and she hasn't even had them done yet.
Guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Henny. You will mostly find me on my Instagram page over here. I have said for years that I wanted to get into YouTube, and I was like, you know what better time than to take you guys on a journey. Anyone that's new here, hi, welcome to my page. I'm so glad that you're here. Any of my existing followers, hi, nice to have you over in this space. I hope you guys like this new channel and this chapter that we're going on. So I thought that while I am packing, I can give you guys a little unpack, pardon the pun. She's punning on YouTube about why I'm getting my boobs done, where I'm going, some of the details. I'm going to take you guys on the vlog. I'm going to take you guys on the journey of getting them done, which is super exciting, and also I'm so nervous, hey? I'm nervous to have this conversation because I feel like, you know, obviously in this day and age, social media is pretty savage at the best of times, and I feel that particularly breast augmentation, any sort of plastic surgery, any sort of work, it's always going to come with people's opinions, which is so fine. People are entitled to feel however they want to in life. But I just want to preface this conversation about, firstly, it's your body and your terms in life, and whatever you want to do in life is completely your autonomy to do so. Secondly, what happens to one person versus another person is always going to be completely different, and each person's journey and story is individual to their own. If you're going to be getting any sort of plastic surgery done, if you're going to be doing anything to your body, do your research, take your time to think about it, and don't just be influenced by someone on social media because they've done it. Do it because you've thought about it and you really want to do it more than anything else. So I'm going to give you guys a bit of a background story, all the details. I did decide that I'm going to get the hottest fucking rig ever and just be the full package. It was just on my you know, vision board. So we're making it happen. Let's do a little story time first, and then I'm going to go into some of the things that I've been doing pre-surgery, plus what I've purchased post-surgery as well. So for anyone that's getting it done or wanting to get it done, I have been doing my research, that's for sure. This is a prepared gal. Now, I want to say that for each person, doing something like getting a boob job is going to be so completely dependent on why you want to do it. And for a lot of people, it will stem from insecurity, it will stem from not feeling enough, not feeling a certain way, and that's okay. Whatever your driving reason why to do anything in life is completely your choice to do so. I would say for me, it has now been 3 years since my first appointment, my first consultation, and let's move my feet. When was it? 2022? Around that time, I did a online telehealth consultation with One Cosmetic, because One Cosmetic forever has been the people that I always saw the best boobs from. Whenever I would see girls work in real life, I'd be like, oh, where did you get it done? And they would say that. And so for me, they were always my number one. Dr. Wessel from One Cosmetic was who I did the first consult with. Now, when I did that first consult, it really wasn't the best timing. It was definitely, I had so much going on, and I also think for me at that time, because I was in a really narcissistic, toxic relationship where the person very much played on my insecurities and made me not feel worthy or good enough, I felt in my heart of hearts that maybe it wasn't the right time, and maybe I was making the decision based on the fact that I felt insecure in the relationship instead of that I actually wanted to do it. If you've been in a relationship where someone has really pulled you down to shreds before, it's completely normal that you want to change things about yourself because you just never feel good enough or worthy enough. I didn't feel like the right time, and I'm not somebody who ever does anything in life on an impulse and just says, fuck it, I'm just going to go and get plastic surgery done. I take everything seriously. I think that's why I've never got tattoos. I don't have many piercings because I like to think on it. I like to make informed decisions. Anyway, so I had that consult, really liked him on the telehealth. Didn't have any of the scans or anything at that time, but just had the consult. Fast forward to was it mid last year? Left working for Rare and was kind of coming back into my own again, establishing who am I, what do I stand for, and what do I want to do, it still kept on coming up that I really wanted to get my boobs done. Now fast forward, I'm in an incredible relationship with an incredible human that does not give a fuck about what I choose to do with my body. Very, very different relationship. It's still very much sitting with me that I've always wanted to have my boobs done. And I'm sorry to the itty bitty titty committee girls. I'm sorry. I feel so bad that I'm abandoning ship. But I think that that was also one of the reasons that I didn't get it done. In the back of my head, I felt really bad to any of the girls that follow my page and have small boobs, and I'm such a forerunner for body confidence, loving who you are for whatever you are, and that still stands. But for me, when I look in the mirror, when I wear bathers, when I wear dresses, when I look at other females' bodies, I always think, oh fuck, boobs look so, so good. Like they look amazing, it looks so feminine. I love the look of an hourglass shape. Like I love that it does look so feminine. And for me, I would look at my body and be like, every time I put bathers on, I would be like, I fucking hate wearing bathers. And I'm like, I put so much time, effort and work into like maintaining a really great body, and I should feel really incredible in bathers, which I do to a degree, but just always kept on feeling that I wanted more. And that's just the harsh reality of it. I don't think that there's anything wrong in saying that you want to do something to change your body. I get Botox, I get filler because I want to look a certain way. Why is it any different if I want to do plastic surgery? So my reasoning is that have thought about it for a really long period of time. Really, like, boobs are not something that you can build in the gym. There's something about your body that you can't do really the work by yourself. So yeah, we're doing it. So I then mid last year had a consult with a doctor up in Gold Coast. I actually had 2 consults with him. The first time I went to see him, I did the scans and everything, and I wasn't thrilled with like what he was saying. And originally in the conversation with Dr. Wessel, he talked about fat grafting. I have really wide set boobs and they sit out wide and there's a big gap here. He didn't even mention it, and there was just kind of something in my gut was like, it's not right. So after that first appointment, I left it for ages, and then I was like, okay, maybe I just need to go back in for a second appointment. My boobs almost looked like cones, the way that he had like put the choice of the implant and stuff, and I just didn't feel good about it. So we decided to go back for a second consult, felt better, went into it, had a conversation, gave my information of like, this is what I want to do, like this is what I want them to look like. Felt better after the conversation. However, in my gut, I still wasn't booking the appointment. I'm telling you, I make decisions that are like really thought out. Felt in my gut that was just like, nah, I still want to go to Dr. Wessel's. Like I still want to go to One Cosmetic, and I know it's in Sydney and I would prefer to be doing it in Gold Coast, but I just want to go and get it done here. Booked an appointment with Dr. Wessel's, had booked my flights to go down to Sydney, and I'm going to call it the fake cyclone. The fake cyclone hit the Gold Coast, and so I was like, oh, I can't go. But then luckily he was coming up to Gold Coast the next Friday, which I feel like was a bit of a sign of like, then Ryan could come to the appointment, and then like I could be bouncing off of someone, which I was like really excited about, that he could be there. So it doesn't matter if I get it done for his reasoning, but he's also my like partner, he's my ride or die, and I want him to also really like the look of it too, like as if I wouldn't. So yeah, so we went to have the appointment, had the scans, felt amazing about it, was like 110% yes. I still just need to decide between the 2 sizes, which I will do in the appointment tomorrow morning. I booked it, all ready to go, and here we are, packing for Sydney. So it is in Sydney. It's Sunday today. Monday is my consult appointment, so I go in there, we go over the scans again, we go through all of the pre-op details, and then Wednesday is my official operation day. So fucking exciting. I am nervous. Obviously I'm nervous because, I don't know, just surgeries I feel like just scare me in general. I don't like the feeling of anything that's out of control in my life, so we're nervous about that. And then in terms of recovery and everything, I feel mentally prepared. I've talked with people, I have my training program, I have like everything sorted out. So I feel good about that. We are also, it's day 1 of the challenge tomorrow, which is so exciting, and I feel like what a way to bring in the High Value Woman Challenge to be starting this new era and this new chapter this week. And even though I won't be able to train, I'm going to take you guys on the journey of what to do if you're unable to exercise, nutrition, and then how you progressively get back into exercise as well. So if you're on whatever journey for whatever reason, Yeah, I hope this one helps. So what are we packing today, guys? I know this is a bit of a yap, but I just wanted to give you guys all the details. We are packing pretty much just winter clothing, comfies, basics, trackies. I'm trying to bring like tops that are zip up instead of too many over the head jumpers, because I feel like range of motion for above head is going to be slightly difficult. My mum is flying up to Sydney on Tuesday, so I booked an apartment for us to stay for the week, and I'm flying her up because in my hour of need, there's one person that I need to look after me, and bless my beautiful partner Zog, but he's busy with work. I need my mum. So my mum is going to be there to help me out. So in the recovery time, you need someone just to help you sit up if you need to go to the bathroom and things like that. Sweet angel of my mother is coming up, and I also love more time the better with her, so we're happy with that. But let's go through some of the things that I have got / I'm doing and free of. So first of all, I just went to Kmart and got one of these like cotton U-shaped pillows, apparently because you've got to sleep somewhat upright, so we're going to be sleeping somewhat upright. I got that, and then I also have a neck pillow, which I need to remind me to pack that, because when you're sleeping, and then if you've got like sort of like pillows all around you, hopefully that helps. Now, what else did I get? We got, okay. This looks like it's for like someone with a baby, which we're definitely not that. Breast pads though, yeah, I saw this online and people were talking a lot about the fact that when you have the ice packs and you can just put them on the boob too, that really helps with pain. Some of those little ice packs. Vitamin E cream, I just got the plain basics Palmer's vitamin E cream, and also the bio oils. I don't know why I got the mini one, I think because I was thinking traveling, but I've been using it in advance, and I know that this is a post-op situation. However, my sort of theory in girl mathing land is that the more supple and more supple and soft the skin is, recovery. So once the incisions have healed, then I'll be going in to get that vitamin E cream and also bio oil. Now I also have an LED red light at home, so when I'm recovering, I'm gonna hopefully be able to use that. I have to double check about time frame and everything for that too. So yes, those two recoveries. What else did we get here, family unit? I got a blanket, like a soft fluffy blanket. It's just a cheap and cheerful one that's quite thin because I didn't want to take up my full suitcase. But when I am ever recovering from anything in life, I like to be snug. So we got a big blanket to just be cuddled up on the couch or the bed or whatever, just in case the apartment didn't have anything. Underwear. How cute are these? This is like not an essential, but I always feel better when I've got new underwear. So I just got these ones from Kmart, and I just love the little prints and cuts. They're a super soft little cotton base as well. We got some fresh socks. I think people were saying you can get compression socks as well, but I was like, look, I'm hopeful that I'm going to be up and moving pretty quick after that. I got some face masks. I'm going to do a face mask just on the day before, and maybe just to have as a backup, because I feel like when your skin feels good, then that makes everything better. I went to this Korean shop. I went to a Korean skincare shop that's just opened up in Pac Fair, and I was like, right, let's just get some basics. So I got that cleanser. I'll give you guys some feedback on it. I haven't used it before. The face mask, and then I also got some new moisturizer. I have used this in the past, but I think I bought it from Amazon, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the legit stuff. So we got the real deal, and I have opened it and used it, and it definitely feels different. Definitely. So if you have normal to dry skin, then this is a good option for you. And what else did we get? I got a diary because I want to be able to write and like journal and document this process, so I can always read back to the experience. A little case for just putting my basics in, just in case when going into hospital. It's only a day surgery, so just a little hospital. I got a new lip balm, which I've already opened to test because I'm very particular about lip balms, and it's the little the Summer Fridays lip butter, and I would highly recommend. So the other things that I've been doing in advance for this surgery is I've just been really kind to my body. I haven't been pushing it. I haven't been doing a whole heap of upper body just over the last couple of weeks. I know I won't be able to train it, but I just don't want those muscles to be tight. I'm gonna go get some Metamucil, because apparently I've seen that these are little gummies. I love a gummy anything, don't we all? The painkillers are going to be somewhat make you constipated apparently. Avoid that. Let's do that. I think that's the main things that we're doing in the prep. It's going to be a busy few days. So I'm home on Saturday. The surgery is Wednesday, so there's not many days in between recovery. However, I am such a homebody and it will be painful, I'm sure. It won't be great, but I really want to be at home to recover. But I'm gonna wrap up this yap because I've talked a lot, but let's get into the prep, shall we? It is final check-in time. I made sure to do all of my body stats so that I would have a really good idea after operation, how the body has transformed, where we're sitting different, and I will go through all of those stats in a future vlog. And then it was final packs and a very, very early wake-up call because was getting the red eye. Said goodbyes, get really stressed before flying. I'm one of these nervous people before I'm flying. I hate running late. I just want to be on the plane and then leaning into the maxo relaxo time. But here we are, Sydney. It's very noisy, probably not the time to chat. However, it is 9:03. Ryan's just messaged to say that my gorgeous girl made it and been collected, and she hasn't been collected yet. I just had the smoothest run. I literally, as soon as I sat down on that plane, I fell asleep. I normally can't sleep. Once I'm up, but my little peepers were exhausted. So Maddie is coming to pick me up, which is super exciting. She's going to come to the appointment. Today's appointment is confirming the size, going over the details of pre-surgery. That's at 10 a.m. It's 9:03. So I think we're going to make good time. Thank goodness. I just kind of got super short there. The appointment's over in Double Bay. I'd say half an hour from here. Needs breakfast. Absolutely fucking ravenous. Is just masking it with an energy drink, which is shocking. For all of the things that you're meant to do for your health and your body. Hello.
So you can see this one just pushes out a little bit more. This one is a little bit more flat. And when we put them in, you also lose 10% of the volume.
Okay.
This is 440, this is 375.
And we don't know what size that would take me to.
No, I can't unfortunately guarantee any sizing because any bra manufacturer differs, you know. The one you're going to be a D.
Size. This one or this one?
Totally different.
No, it's so hard to tell, like, what it's going to actually be like.
And you lose 10% of it as well.
Yeah. So it's like, it will technically, if you lose 10%, be like that size, isn't it?
A little bit bigger.
What do you think?
Like you say, a lot of people said they wish they went bigger.
Yeah.
If you're concerned that 375 is going to be too small, go to 440. But it's your decision. You need to make a decision.
I just want to be able to exercise and still be able to like move and not be like too impacted. Like neither of these would take me to that point.
Not sure. You need to. The one is bigger. Bigger impress can have a bigger impact on you.
Yeah.
I think the one on the right looks more natural.
This one?
Yeah. But I don't know. Is that the bigger one? Okay, maybe I should just stop speaking.
I think it's hard to tell.
Yeah. What is the actual capacity of the difference? Like, is it like 10% enlargement or?
No, the one is 375, the other one is 440. So it's a little bit more than 10%.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like in my mind I was saying 375 in my head. I mean, the bigger one, sorry.
What's your soul telling you to do?
Every person has told me to go bigger.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, I think I'll do the bigger one.
Okay.
So approximately size D, is that though? We don't.
What size are you, A?
Yeah.
So it's going to take you about 3 cup sizes up. So B, C, D, touching on a double D. Huh?
And this one would take me to
a more D.
I'm just not sure about A. If I go away from this conversation and I completely change my mind, am I able to email you?
And you are, we can order both.
Okay. Alright, I think I'll go for the bigger one and then I'll just have a look at these pictures afterwards and then I'll double check it. Stunning.
What a great day too. It's so beautiful.
Obviously. Discussing what size we're going to go. We're still unsure. I think I'm just going to go the bigger ones. Everyone says, after I've spoken to many people, the verdict has been the best one to go bigger. So I think we're going to go as approximately D/double D. Go big or go home.
Quite literally.
Oh, thank you. Staying at Hotel Ravisi's in Bondi because I kind of just thought we've got a bit of time. It's going to be like 26 and sunny. Why not be sort of where I know? Such a beautiful day, and I feel so angry at myself this second because I'm so tired. Hey, like I am. It feels about midnight. I think because in the lead up to this, like obviously this is a huge procedure, and lead up to it I have been so busy with work and the challenge and like getting everything organized to travel, and then thinking about like researching and understanding like post-op and pre-op, and then the decision to trying to decide between the sizes. I think my dilemma is obviously I want them to be like a good size, like I had the reference image of it, like uncomfortable or unable to train, or for people to look at me and be like, oh my god, that girl's tits are so big. Like difference between it, so when people are deciding, so the type of one that I'm getting is a teardrop implant, and it's going underneath the muscle. I am getting fat taken from, I've requested for my stomach because I said to the doctor, I'm like, look, the fat on my stomach is the most stubborn. My inner thigh is the first to go. So like, let's do a designated survivor of my stomach fat. So they take the fat from the stomach and then they're going to build out through the area in that area too. So if you are someone that is really wide set with your boobs, if you are someone that, obviously like speak to your doctor, but this is just from my own study research, what I found, building out that area just makes it look less like implant. And like, you know how some people with boobs, and this might be what you like the look of, but just have like big, really big round boobs and you can really see the implant line. I don't want that. Like I want my cleavage to look really soft and like natural looking. So yeah, so we're having that done. I have confirmed to go the bigger size, and the reason that I've gone the bigger size is because literally every single person that I've spoken to has said to me, get bigger. If you're like on the fence about what size to get bigger, because what happens is when the swelling happens and you're all swollen out, people fall in love with what the boobs look like when they're swollen, and then they drop down and they're like, oh, I should have gone bigger. So yeah, that's where I'm at, but I also just don't want to look stupid. I think that it's just a dilemma. I think it's just like a really nerve-wracking experience, to be honest. Like, and anyone that's going through it, like definitely nerve-wracking. But yeah, so we got a little goodie bag from One Cosmetic, and inside it is the compression bra. So they gave me I probably don't need to pull it out, but you have to wear this for the recovery. Oh, tragic that it's white. I think I'm going to order some more of them. I saw some people say that, but I literally get things. I wear fake tan the whole entire time. That's not going to be good for the home team. We will order some more. They fit you for it beforehand, and then they say roughly what the size is going to be. My compression bra, which I will be living in for the next few weeks to come. Side, what else do we have? A hat. I'm not sure that I would want to wear that. Oh, they gave some more of these things to put in, which are the like the little ice packs that go into your bra when you are dying from. Apparently the feeling is like an elephant has sat on your chest. Look, we'll deal with that. As I said to him, I was like, look, I'll probably like you in 6 weeks time. Shield recovery balm and an advanced serum, and I think that this is for scar repair, and then a biocellulose restorative mask, treatment for compressed skin. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's to do with recovery too. So anyway, we will be taking that in, and that's where we're at with things. I have a whole heap of work that I need to get into, and honestly, I think I'm just going to cuddle up in bed, put some television on in the background. I know it's a stunning day and I should be adventuring, but surely flying up to Sydney and getting my boobs done is an adventure enough. I'll go for a sunset walk. Good morning. We are officially one day out, one sleep away from the Yiddies. I am chugging coconut water. Oh, that sounded like sparkling for a second. I would have necked myself. Chugging a lot of coconut water back because I'm making sure that I am super hydrated. I'm also going to go get some electrolytes. this morning too, because I just feel the more hydrated the better, and particularly because I'm going to be flying, I just want to make sure. Hydration Nation, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. 4 a.m. And the reason I woke up at 4 a.m. is because my alarm was set from yesterday at 4 a.m., which just makes me absolutely furious, because I woke up and as soon as my little eyelids flicked open, straight away I was like, oh my god, it's Yitty's day, and it was not. It definitely is not. We have another day of I'm gonna say agonizing, is that I'm like, I just don't want to look stupidly out of proportion, and I trust my surgeon. Like, he's amazing, and all of the work that I've seen that he's done has been absolutely incredible, and so you do have to just have a level of trust. But it takes me like a solid week to decide what nails I'm going to change my nail color to. Like, I agonize, I Pinterest board, I just anything to do with change with my body is a big process for me. So trying to choose about a silicone implant that's actually going to be surgically put into your body for minimum 10 years. I mean, I guess you could get it changed if you wanted to, but like, that's some big decisions to be making. It is 8:10 at the moment, and I am going to go for a quick walk. Actually, I'm going to go get a coffee and maybe just a little snacky snack, and then I have a client call. I'm going to do a bit of filming, a bit of work, maybe a little walk if I've got time now. And then I check out of here at 11 o'clock. My mum lands at 11 o'clock as well. So I'm going to go to the gym, my last session for just a few weeks. That's the other thing, because I am going under the muscle and I'm also getting fat grafting. It does mean that my recovery time is a little bit longer than people that go over the muscle and don't get fat grafting. That's okay. We're willing to do it for the... Yeah, so we're going to get that session done, and then I'll probably go out for lunch with my mum, check into the new place at 3 o'clock. And then set up. So I'm just going to set up everything so we're all organized, put my little things in the freezer, get some electrolytes in, go grocery shopping. I might just go and get some food. I'm trying to, that's the thing, the post, this is going to be a big part as well, because obviously you're not able to exercise to the capacity that you want to. However, we're project fucking hot as fuck when we come out of this situation. So I'm just really cleaning up my diet and making sure that I'm eating really, really nutritious, really whole foods, really clean. My body is a temple. I'm going to get on some supplements when I am at home as well, because I'm just going to do everything to make sure that I'm fucking glowing and radiating health. I know probably for the recovery, I'm just going to feel like toast and like bagels with honey. One of my biggest things whenever I'm sick or recovering is I literally just feel like bagels with honey, and that's because your body is craving the carbohydrates. Where we're at with things, we're getting there. Oh, and that's the other thing, I haven't said on social media that I'm getting my boobs done, and the reason being that I didn't announce it on social media before the fact is I just don't want anyone else's opinions. I don't want to hear what other people want to say. I don't want to have other people's like noise in my head. I just want to focus on what I want and what I'm happy with. They can have their opinions after the fact. That's fine. I've already done it and they can't do anything about it. And it should be a very personal you thing. I have documented the whole entire process though, so I find this stuff super beneficial and helpful, so I'm sure other people will too. I haven't, the other reason I didn't say as well is I didn't want my clients to stress that I'm not going to be present. Obviously with a breast augmentation surgery, the recovery is really quite quick. Like, you can be within the first 24 hours, like you're up and walking. But for anybody who's not aware of the actual procedure, I didn't want them to stress that I'm not going to be present and online. So I have everything automated. I have everything covered for the next couple of days in terms of all of the posting schedules and everything for the community. They're all set up with meal plans. All of those logistics are sorted. Messaging will be fine to get back to, and I'll let them know afterwards so they don't stress. They don't need to worry. Like, at the end of the day, nobody needs to worry except for me. That was just my mindset around that. I don't need people unnecessarily worrying about their coach when they're in the middle of a challenge. Yes. If you don't travel with one of these mirrors, literally you can, I don't know where my normal one is. Normally I just have like a compact one that like pops up. It has a little light in it as well, but hotel lighting is always terrible. It's absolutely the worst. So I always just take like a little portable setup, so I can just like sit on the bed, put a towel down on the bed with my makeup all splayed out, and get ready out there. It is officially the night before the operation. little update of where we've been. We went out for lunch and went to Blackwood Cafe. I think it's Blackwood if I stuffed it up. Yeah, everything was running smoothly. However, when we checked into this apartment, it's called the Henrietta Apartments as well, so I thought it was amazing. The cleaners hadn't come through and the place was like a crime scene had unfolded. And it was like 4 o'clock and I'm so tired and I'm just like obviously getting a bit stressed at this moment and a bit nervous and like excited, but also just like wanting to get it over and done with. And I went full feral. I literally went full feral. I called them up. They got a cleaner in here within literally half an hour. It was like lightning. She got here. They refunded us for the first night, and they were extremely good about it. Really beautiful apartment, so would highly recommend, other than the fact that it's filthy. Right, let's go down to the shops and go and get some goods, get some things. So the base things, I have to fast from 12 o'clock tonight, which is going to kill me because I drink so much water. Like, I cannot even bring to words how much water I drink on the daily. I'm mostly just stressed about the fact that I wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm going to be like dying of thirst from the very get-go. I feel thirsty thinking about it. I just literally just dry swallowed then. I'll be fine, we'll survive. Shops is I got some electrolytes, I actually got some antibacterial soap as well. I think that that's really good so that when you are able to have a shower, really making sure that area is super clean. And then we went and got some coconut water, I got some bagels, some honey, some sugar-free Solo. I got some snakes, just some like basic snakes, just because if I'm not really hungry, just to like keep sugar levels up. We just went with what we know, and then if I feel like more stuff, then the supermarket's really close. Pillow is set up, my little side table's all set up, and yeah, I'm gonna have a shower. I was gonna fake tan tonight, but then that's the other thing that no one tells you about. One, you're not actually meant to have nails. I have nails. When I went in there and said, hey, like, I've got acrylic, she was just like, that's fine, don't worry. Nails done beforehand. And your toes, you're not meant to get your toes or your nails. No one tells you that too. I swear that I saw it on like one vlog and I was like, oh, this isn't old, so maybe it's just outdated because no one had said anything else. Apparently you do. Tan, apparently not meant to fake tan as well because they sterilise the whole entire area, and fake tan can add another level of like, I guess, reason for it to get infected. And then also my friend Hannah was like, what happens when they're stitching it and you've got fake tan on your skin and then they're like I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm not willing to find out. Work done. I am going to keep on watching White Lotus with my mum. I'm going to have something light for dinner. I've just been keeping my diet really basic today. So I had a smoothie for breakfast. I had avocado and toast and eggs for lunch. And tonight, I honestly think I'm just going to have a bagel with honey because I just don't want to have like any digestive anything going on, just like normal, basic, easy, nothing fancy. It was so weird. When I was doing my last gym session, I kept on thinking to myself, this is the last time this exercise is ever going to feel like this, and this is going to be the last time this is ever going to feel like this. To think about. And then the other thing no one talks about, which maybe it's a me thing or just in general, when you're about to get your boobs done, you start looking at everyone else's boobs. And I feel like when I'm out in public, I must look like such a creep, but I'm not looking at them being like, I wonder what size that girl is. Like, I wonder what size that is. And like, would I look good at that? It happens. It's happened. We've decided to go with the 440cc. We're going there. We'll go home for the yiddies. I'm mostly just excited. I just want to get in there and get it done. I'm all blowing jump scare right now, but we have started off with the Blooming Youth mask. I hate when people post these, but I promised to give you the whole documentation. I had a shower, exfoliated, used this, which I'll be using, which is the Gentle Protex Natural Antibacterial Protection with Flaxseed Oil. We just went with this one because it was a soap and it was available, and I went for the gentle one. I'm going to wake up, have a shower, soap up again. I'm just going to put fake tan on my face. We're just going to do a light coat on the face tonight so I look a little bit dewy. Whether you're allowed to do that, I'm over trying to worry about it. morning, guys. It's officially here. It's the day. I'm tired because look, no one talks about this part as well, but the lack of caffeine. If you're an addict like I am, this is just a slog. But we have washed our hair. We are not wearing any makeup. We feel disheveled, but that's okay. We put a bit of fake tan water on. We'll deal with that later. I'm just going to take you through what I'm taking to the hospital in my little pack bag. Now, I am struggling with the lack of water at this second. It is about 9:40. We're leaving here at 10:15. 10:30 is my official check-in time. It's just 5 minutes down the road. I booked somewhere super, super close, so it would be super easy. But let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so what have we got? So we have the compression bra. I have put in a spare pair of underwear, just in case. That was just my mum's suggestion. Put in compression leggings because they recommended that if you do get fat grafting on your thigh, it's better to put something on that's really tight and compressing. So I put those ones in there. And then in my little side pouch, I have put a set of headphones just in case I'm sitting there for a bit, because I just feel like music super calms me and makes me feel good, or like putting on a movie or something. So headphones, hair tie, lip balm. This lip balm is so good here, amazing. My ID, because I wasn't sure if I needed that. Some body spray. This is the GOAT. It smells divine. It's the Let the Good Times Roll Lush body spray. Everyone will compliment you. You'll be a fan favorite at the hospital. Then I brought deodorant, a hairbrush. My tripod is going to go in there too. And then I also packed a spare pair of pajamas. The reason being is because obviously after surgery they have to change you to go home, and I just thought it would be easier instead of putting something over my head, which I might have to then change my pajamas. So make sure to get pajamas that like button up at the front. And then I'm going to put my slippers that I'm wearing now into them now as well, because just in case, just want to slide something on instead of putting shoes on too. Anything to make my life easier. And then I tell you, I'm just counting down the seconds until I can come home and have a glass of water. And let's be real, it's going to be super pre-cordial. Feeling excited and just ready. I'm going to message my clients now to tell them that I'm going to be offline for a little bit. We're going to get into it. So, my sweet angel of a mother's mum, who was also an angel, went to Lourdes, and this is the holy water. Now, I'm not extremely religious in any way. However, I'll take the Lourdes water. What is it meant to do?
I'll just protect you. Keeps you safe.
Put it on the yiddies.
Oh, come on.
Also, this is my mum. This is my sweet angel of a mama bear, who has very kindly come up to care for me while I recover.
Very easy task.
I mean, hopefully I'm not too delulu when I come out of it.
She'll be fine. I'll look after her.
All right, we're lured up. I want to choose the right yiddies. Mum just suggested that she's a size D. And that I should take her bra on and stuff it in and just have a little feel to see if I like it. I'm going to hold off on that kind of offer at this moment, because it might throw the mix. But I have a headache.
You'll be fine.
I just want to get it done.
You did.
Have you ever had a price
Look at you. Yay. Well done. Well done. You look as fresh as today as you don't look like you've had anything done at all.
I feel like
Well, apart from the obvious.
you girls in the room, it's very tight.
Well done.
No, like the clip above. Yeah, a little bit lower. Like it. And now the other leg needs to be done. The one with your right hand, yeah. Bit of a mesh.
Do you want a light on?
No, I'm just going to do a quick little chat and then I'll just ask you to press stop record.
Is it recording now?
It is, yeah. Hi guys, we're here with the yiddies. My mum just had to set the tripod up for me, bless her cotton socks. Surgery went amazing. I got a little sneak peek. I'm really excited. I'm so glad I went with the size that I did. It just felt all lines were leading towards there, so that felt really good. I'll show you as well what I was doing with AI before I went into it to have like a conversation. The best. The pain, I actually came out of it feeling pretty good. I'm not too like groggy or like too out of it. Was so thirsty, so thirsty. The pain is probably, I'm going to say a solid 7 out of 10, only because when you're talking it just feels so tight and you're unable to like move and lift your body up. But yeah, what I've done now is with Mum, I just took all of the information for the medication and got AI to create a schedule for timing so that we can just stay on top of it. I think a lot of people like don't take the medication because they're worried about constipation. Fuck that. I've got my little Metamucil tablets, taken them. Just had a bagel with honey and butter because that's what I felt like. Took another round. Drugs, had a little nap, with the neck back this coconut water. It's very hard to pick up things and move around, so bless my mum. She's really helping her sister out. Yeah, I'm hopeful for my recovery because I feel pretty good. It's just the pain. Like the pain feels like just so tight. The best way of describing it, it's like so tight it stings. Particularly this side. Feels so tight. I have little ice packs in as well. So we got, as soon as we got home, we got those little rings of ice pack on. And we'll just keep that. You didn't really get me anything.
Oh, that's Lucy.
There's a, how nice of her. So prettily wrapped. How cute. It's like birthday, Yiddy's birthday. How good, I actually do need one of those. She got me a little hair washing thing and some hand cream. I love getting hand cream. That's so nice.
So thoughtful.
You put it around your wrist so when you're washing your hands you can hair, face.
It's a little
So
cut
cute.
from the back.
She just got a little. Where can you pass the bag? Sweet angel. Very good message. And then my favourite store from our place. My house. Yes. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I saw this person do a TikTok the other day from that movie. Do you remember Aquamarine? And she's like, I put the starfish earrings on and they tell me how wonderful I am. That's so cute. I love them. Thanks, Mum. Okay. Let's do a little Yiddies update, shall we, family? It is... my voice sounds weird. It's hard to talk. I'll give it that much. Where are we at? I'm actually feeling completely fine. It's sore, yeah, like it feels so tight. That's probably why it's hard to talk. Swollen, tight, pain, particularly through the outside of that area. So when you're lying in bed, it feels like hard to navigate. Time schedule for taking my drugs. So in my notepad, I've attached it with my mum. I don't know if you can see. I've attached it with my mum, so we've got a list of when to take the drugs and what time. And that it just means you can stay on top of your medication, and that's super important for the pain relief. A couple of days, fuck that, it hurts. So yeah, staying on top of it with the medication. Would recommend taking your medication like half an hour before you need to go to the toilet, because when you get up that really hurts to go to the toilet. So highly recommend to just take it in your mind, be like, I need to go to the toilet in half an hour. Cannot sit up. Trying to sit up is a nightmare. But just slept with a U pillow, like somewhat upright, and that was amazing. I slept fine on my back. But yeah, I'm excited to see them today. So at 2:45, I've got my appointment with the doctor, the follow-up doctor appointment, and I'm cruising. Like there's so many people online that are so traumatic, which I'm sure good reason to. Everyone has a different throat pain threshold, but I think staying super hydrated too. I'm smashing coconut water, electrolytes, hydrolytes, and staying on top of water intake, and I'm feeling good. But I can't wait to see what they look like. I saw a brief thing yesterday when I came out, but yeah, I'm excited to see what they look like. And today I'm just going to keep on watching White Lotus, have some breakfast. I actually don't think I can get into work. I'm fine. So I'm just going to get straight back into work. But yeah, exciting times, very exciting times.